sisters. And today we're on our last segment of the beloved topic for the month of September. And today we're going to discuss out of ashes. And I found this beautiful verse in Isaiah 61:3. And I'm going to read it to you in the New Living Translation. And it says, Isaiah 61:3, to all who mourn in Israel, he will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyous blessing instead of mourning, festive praise instead of despair. In their righteousness, they will be like great oaks that the Lord has planted for his glory. I thought it was beautiful the way it describes that he will give a crown of beauty for ashes. That's how the Lord describes. It doesn't matter what we've been through. It doesn't matter what we endured, the pain, the heartache, um, the rejection, whatever we felt in our hearts, whatever we've been through, God's love and the healing of our wounds, God is going to bestow upon us a crown of beauty for ashes, for everything that we've been through. You know why? Because he loves us. He loves us so much that he's prepared all these things for us. And then he says that that we're going to be in his righteousness like great oaks that the Lord will plant for his own glory. So all of these things that we endure or that we go through, God turns them around and he will use them for his glory. Because it says in Romans 8:28 that all things work for the good of those who love him. And he loves us. And in return, we love him for what he's done for us. And I couldn't finish this segment in the month of September without talking about Psalms 139. And I wanted to bring a few verses from the Passion Translation. If you ever get some time, read from the Passion Translation. It's a beautiful way, the way they depict the scripture. Psalm 139 verse 5 states it this way. You've gone into my future to prepare the way, and in kindness you follow behind me to spare me from the harm of my past with your hand of love upon me. Upon my life you impart a blessing to me. Verse 10 says, wherever I go, your hand will guide me. Your strength will empower me. Verse 16 says, you saw who you created me to be before I became me. Verse 17 says, every single moment you are thinking of me. How precious and wonderful to consider that you cherish me constantly in your every thought. Sisters, he cherishes us and he thinks about us and he knows us way before we became who we are today. And he is going to use every single moment, whether good, bad, or indifferent, for his glory. And no matter where I was when I was 19, where I was 25, where I was 30, and now in my 40s, God will use all those moments for his glory. And he has taken me from the rock bottoms of where I was, from the pit, and he has turned them around. And he has used all those moments to make me the person that I am today. He has taught me to love him, love myself, and love others, and pour that love towards others. so that I can reflect who He is in myself and in others. I encourage you once again to study the Word, to meditate on His Word, to seek Him day and night, to learn what He says about you. Not what other people say about you, but what God says about you, because He values who you are and He loves you just as you are. But He refuses to leave you that way. He wants to show you, and He wants to love you, and He wants to encourage you, and He wants to heal you and empower you and make a brand new person in that heart so that you can go out and love others. I hope this segment has encouraged you. I pray that you are healed in the name of Jesus and be loved.
You say I'm loved.